How are you going to General?
Yeah, you know, I say I boy to take my girl, so me and my cousin. Yeah, man, I just have to deal with him and we are going to take back all him girls.
Help me! He said me to come in and I don't know what this for.
I'm a baby mother, best friend. She
Yeah.
good man, so anything you have with who is it? If you said you would calm down. Calm down, let me deal with that situation, man. Where you go though? I think you see your cousin there and do something bad. So if I broke in foot and broke in hand, I do that. But I can go on a cousin that a baby thing. It's a girl business, a baby business. Yeah, what? Who are you there?
Him beat up Pete and Pete run gun up there, something no when do to him.
I don't know him Pete though, but...
My boyfriend.
Alright, you may say, no worry about that, man. Where you stay now?
You know, say up here, me I come, I don't chat me I come look for.
But yeah, what? Mama, we'll drop back up at hotel.
Alright.
Put in your foot. But I say now, we have enough things to do, you know. So we can't make no delay and no problem with the thing. We're in a herb business and girl business. You see, when the right time come, you get back a girl for him. Go touch road and see if we can go to Japan hotel.
Pray me, General.
Go to Japan back a hotel, man.
No, man, pray me.
How do you do Panama road and time of night here?
No, we just take a walk over 4 yards we are coming up. And we just see this man run out and start lick Pete and Pete run gone up in the bush right now. I want to call him ask if he's alright. I want to call him right now.
The boy Pete, how you do, you know? And that cause a reaction. Can action bring a reaction, you see?
Baby, when you're there, alright?
Which part in Kiragan?
The more camera by hotel. Alright, careful.
Alright, love you. Yeah.
Yes, this is FICO settings of overall settings to podcast that differs, where we always talk about the icons of yesteryear, the one who chopped the bush them for the man them where they are now, and also the diamonds in the rough for the people them probably didn't even know about, the man them where carry the industry on them back. Today is no different as we are here with one of the legendary fixtures, the pillars, not only here in the grill, but also from Philadelphia time, from them time until now, we have Steve, Jack Freedom, Weinstein. Welcome to the platform, my brother. How are you?
Yes, Pico. Good to be with you, man.
Yeah, man. Long years.
18
years.
years.
Yeah, man. 18
and 1
long
week.
years. So, you know, just getting right into it. Like,
Yeah.
what intrigued you about reggae music to make you like just want to come into this business?
I think reggae just gives me a spiritual energy in my belly, you know? Really and truly. When you feel that bass and the bass and the one drop kick, you know?
Right.
That's really what I felt. And then one time I was with a band watching a show. I think it was Freddie McGregor on the stage. And after the show, the band members came over and said, "We appreciated you being in that vibe with us."
Wow.
And it really meant something to me because they actually felt my energy
Right.
with them when I was up right by the stage. That was way back when Freddie performed in Philly, you know?
Wow. So like, what actually like was your first engagement into like doing, like being a part of it, opposed to being a spectator, but like more like throwing your hat in the ring and saying,
Well,
yes, I want to try this.
I wound up in a recording studio here in the Negril area, out in
Okay.
Green Island, and the energy was really exciting for me. And the equipment and the singing and the tracks and the retakes and all that stuff, and then the final product. It just came out awesome, you know. So that was one thing that made it very exciting for me, and I could see it looked like something I would want to be in, that whole recording thing. So The first artist that ever came to my place to do any recording was Barrington Levy and John Holt.
Wow.
Well, the first international artist,
Wow.
and it was like, I was blown away, because
Right.
it's like two icons of reggae music
Exactly.
coming right to my house in Wynmoor, Pennsylvania.
You see what I'm saying? And so you're saying, you know, just for the listeners out there, you actually were intrigued by what you saw here in Jamaica,
Yeah.
then went back to the States in Philadelphia, Wynmoor to be exact,
Right.
Pennsylvania, started your own thing there.
Right.
And-
with the intention of bringing it here.
Right, but I'm saying
Yeah.
the very first, starting it here in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
you attracted, your very first clients were two
Well,
icons of the business.
The actual client was Love Symbol Sound System.
Right, but
you
I'm
know,
saying
but
the first two
the first
artists.
artist that I
Wow.
got a chance to hold, you know,
Wow.
to go into my voice,
Wow.
my new voice. I mean, that was like, I arrived, you know,
Right,
that's
right,
what it
right,
felt
right,
like for
right.
me. And then, really and truly, I mean, it went from them to Sugar Minot to Everton Blender, who was really big at the
Wow,
time,
wow.
and Beanie Man, and I mean, you know the amount of artists.
You never
that-
mentioned me though.
Of course, no.
Steve, any words out here to any of the people out here, you know, some of your supporters and some of the artists that you work with, or just even potential customers too?
Well, to the artists and all the customers that I've had,
Mhm.
I have to give everybody a loving thanks.
Right,
To all the artists, even the ones that come and give me trouble, because
Mhm.
enough of that,
right.
you know? But, and then to the customers that have yet to come, and the artists that are coming up into the business, welcome.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly,
welcome.
Exactly.
Please. And, you know I have faith. Faith built a big, beautiful home,
Yeah, man.
and it'll finish up my studio somehow, some way. That's
Exactly.
gonna happen.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Well, there you have it. Overall Settings, the podcast that differs, exclusive with Ja Freedom, Steve, Ja Freedom Weinstein, my good friend.
Yeah.
I'm a brother from another. Bless up yourself. And remember, whenever you're in the grill, pass through where?
Ja Freedom.
All right, now say all right, man. Bless up yourself.
You hear?
Unknown caller.
What you want?
Me there, you know. Me there upon the golf course.
Not here. Oh.
Yeah, hear me? Sky.
Yeah, what free?
Sky.
Oi.
Wagwan.
Me there know said something up last night. Me really want to talk to you about the girl.
Wantin.
Which part of it exactly?
Me there upon the golf course.
I guess so. Me I come talk to you first. Me soon come. Hold on.
Alright then.
What's that? What? Oh God. Wagwan Sky.
So Wagwan, you know.
There. Well, what should I this out here, girl? You can't wait.
Leah, go and go play.
Me say last night, can't be say me almost lose my life. You almost here see your friend then. No Pete cousin stick me up last night, rough me up. Tell me for going in van and all these things. One piece of sitting girl and lucky things a fire save my life. A fire save my life.
So how far you not tell me nothing about that?
Really not tell you? I guess might be because him just squash it down to a waist still. He squash it down, everything did kinda alright cause him end up know the guy, you understand? I say girl, my heart come on my mouth, me I must peed for myself.
I'm glad you're alright though, you know. But I could have want make Pete cousin want hurt you, so.
Boy, to be honest, me not even know I could have caused this. Cause Pete end up running and he run Pete and say run off in the bush. And Pete run off, you see me? And the run Pete run off, girl make me tremble at you know me have to end up call Pete in the last half when fire come. Ask me if he good and from that me not even hear back from him girl right now. Me have to go and call him too. Hey, so what really going on last night? Cause I know this thing get me puzzled. What really going on? Make sure no babes, because I don't want my life at risk, you know, I can't bother if I make them something that happen again, you know, I have to make sure no, because I don't like them something there. You sure you're good though? You know, say me and Shorty dey on the golf course, I go and cool out with our daughter. But me and want your babes and make them something happen again and make sure say you're him good. Because me I worry about you. Anyways, when I finish, I walk go down with Shorty so you can just link me over there. Alright then. Babes, you heard that word?
No, no, you can't do that.
Sorry.
You can't make them see you. They
Oh,
fire
me
me.
never know.
They fire me. Where you going? Where you going?
You know, say me I go to country. And my daddy go to country though.
Hey, daddy, I got country.
Come pick me up.
Alright, I go up to front office, go tell them if I feel sick. So just meet me out the front.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, man, we dey on way forward now, and me and my daughter go forward with the money. Yeah, man, alright, yeah, we so forward, me too. Yeah,
Are you so ready?
Yeah, man, yeah, be me do be there now.
Okay, alright, let's stop pick me up out of Pete. Because Pete saying want come.
What, up so with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, nothing wrong.
Alright.
Alright. I see him place out of sitting there?
Yes.
Okay, alright. We're good.
Can sit down right there. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So, Miss Candy, but smell nice though. Where I cook around there?
You know, say some rice and chicken me I cook. Lord have mercy. You're looking at you remember me. Me I come there. Hold on.
I'm too all away. Why?
Yes. Hold on. I'm going to put on my
Alright. There, they do want to snap.
So you love take picture?
Yes. That's true. Right now, I'm going on my photos. I can't believe the amount of pics and videos I have. I love snap, man. Yes, it's not easy to do. Because you have taste in our line. No of the treat, man. You can't be good.
Don't walk back to my room again.
Mommy, calm down now, man. Go on now.
Don't walk back to my room again, man.
Mommy, go on now, man.
Go and go bed. Go and go bed.
Hurry up.
So you stay for dinner?
I'm not even sure because it depends on what time daddy I go come pick me up. Because you know what I'm saying, soon gone too. Right now, I miss him already. I go and hold out still because me soon gone too. But my good girl show us no snap now. I'm not snapping on my phone, you know. All I just say, I love you, see. I can't wait for you again.
Very nice dress. It's pretty, man.
I'm if you tell you not to have a pink to it. Not too like pink still. Hold on there. What's my father, you know, see me and my daddy here. And him that. We look nice together, though. People say me have a favor. Oh, God. Hold on there, see my family, you know. Ooh. Yes, daddy. Alright. Yeah, man, come. Okay. My father calling now.
Alright, this one. Go on in the kitchen, go look on the pot for me. I go out there so go introduce myself to your father.
Alright, that's so
Alright.
good.
Yeah, man. Fico, what happened?
How are you?
I'm your sister Candy, you don't remember me?
My sister Candy Black.
Don't worry about the black thing, because bleaching and wear you now. Hear me now, you don't remember me, but me remember you. You can't last, we are said man said for. The burn with the on your hand, and me did burn you when we did much smaller. Remember we did argue about the fried chicken?
Candy.
Yes, I Candy, your sister.
You know where you are there, so?
What you mean where we are there so? Are you come on my yard? What you mean where me are there so? Are you so me live?
But my daughter me come to when I hear her boyfriend live.
Yes, sir. Your daughter boyfriend live. Pete is my son.
What the hell you just said to me away?
Your daughter is my niece.
And your son and my nephew.
Okay. No, we have something important to talk about because this need to stop. It can't go no further.
And no matter that burn up something, we need to go talk about this now.
Got me to talk about.
I believe this.
No, we're not normal. We're not normal.
Come no man, you can't do this in your mother's house, so you're honey so.
How she done?
She gone outside, so she gonna introduce herself to daddy. She nicey.
Before I
Like
come?
her. Yes, she
You want
come. Sure. Ah. I don't.
Yeah, bust a bump out and face, and when you talk.
Sky, where you do?
Daddy, what am I doing now?
Pete, take a plate out of your cousin lap.
What
Get
is
up.
this? What is this for?
Get up, get up,
Sky.
get up, get up. We have something to talk about.
This.
What kind of cousin, daddy? What you mean? Me not understand. Cousin.
Me and Candy, a sister and brother.
I must joke with me.
Pete.
Mommy, what?
Oi, Pete. This girl here is your cousin. Him and my brother. The two of them are cousin.
Me don't even know if this somebody I'm your brother or my uncle. Why you talk about my cousin? After we do something together?
What uno they do from when, me no know from when and how long it need to stop right now.
Can't go no further.
No further.
Have it done, yes sir.
Right now at this moment it have to stop.
Then daddy, this sounds serious. If you're really serious, just give us some explanation, please.
Me no need no explanation.
Obvious,
No.
me need
Me
explanation.
not sure if this somebody I'm uncle. I hear that.
Listen.
Boy, have manners and shut up your mouth and listen to people.
Jesus Christ, that's what you get. Yes, man. Come here. Ah, yes, you get the fun milk. Come here.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
You get the bun milk.
Do what can the bun milk for?
Come to cut piece of chicken.
Lord Jesus, no, what are you going to do with that girl? Candy! Come here. What you want to prepare that for? Oh, what is that chicken?
Me tell him never take me chicken and he still take.
But that not God, pa. Jesus Christ, if I make that pay trouble, I give you trouble here, give me pay trouble, you not listen. Eh? How a piece of chicken you want to prepare that? What me to go do with you now?
He getting so.
That no say.
If he want chicken, he gonna ask you.
But listen, he never put trouble your chicken, but that no give you the right to want to pay over a piece of chicken. Me I go care my doctor now. Eh?
That holy man.
What me to go tell your father say no? What me to go tell your papa say? I need to give me attitude pan top of it.
After so much years, me just know you.
Oi, you need to take your hand and run, my son. This can't work in here. No need to
Sky,
start.
come here. Sky.
Oi, none of this in there no more. None of this in there no more. You know the disgrace we not causing in the family.
Me head a mash up right now, but me I tell you the truth. And your cousin, this can't go no further.
This is too
We're not family. Sky.
And my fault.
Candy, you have to learn to listen to me. You understand? And you can't make ignorance make you do things. You have to think sometime before you do action. You understand? Because today you put me in a problem now. Me have to go carry my doctor.
But if he just here.
Yes, me understand. But I the little food money when me have to go take care of my doctor. Doctor bill expensive and medication expensive.
Sky. You know what I'm saying? Sky. This is not the end of the world, you know. And the situation is a situation it just don't look good and it can't work no matter how you look at it. This year, I see where this can't go on. You come like Highland water, the two no mix. So, I know it will take some time and what happened already, water under the bridge. But it can't go no further than this year. Sky, remember saying this is not the end of the world. You have your whole life ahead of you. And you will find love again. But this is not love.
Alright, I understand saying that temper. You know why the love for you and your cousin is so strong? A tuna family. Blood thicker and water. Anyway, you want to go wash your face and fresh up yourself. You soon get over this, man. I know it's kind of hard, but try. You hear?
Here we go, man. I'm going to make a little drive out. And we talk about it, yeah?
Yes, Daddy.
Me no want to no left by my side. Me want me two pretty by my side. But for peace sake, me not gonna make you go on up with your father until you and Candy become friend again. Because me no want.
I remember this.
No, but your sister, you have to forgive him. You have to forgive your sister.
Yo, Sky, come here.
Hey, Daddy, may I come?
Yeah, come here, go with tomorrow and I'll link your auntie. So, you want to follow me go over there?
No, Daddy, me not can come here now. I still no feel so well.
Come sit down, son. Well, my daughter, I know exactly where I'm going already, you know. And really and truly it's my fault, because if I never malice my sister, all them things I couldn't even reach you right now, you see me? I know since I look at you to your check for still, but the best thing for do, I just love that man, trust me, because a family thing and don't know, not gonna work out.
This just hard for me because just the other day I come out of one painful relationship. One can say this. One painful relationship where it just broke up my heart in a pieces. I don't even know how I don't find back myself. And just as me meet someone where the picture would have just a paint over again and life has started for me. Only if you could find out say my cousin. No, so I don't understand why this me have to go through all of this. But Daddy, you say you know me I go through. You say it, you know. But me not think you know me I go through none at all. I feel say if your family that live better and whenever they fall out, things that are more in place. But I blame me, yeah. I just blame you. Right now I feel frustrated, my head hurt me. This headache and I don't know how I'm go through this. I feel like I just want to go over the bag of a drink.
My daughter,
Yes, Daddy.
if I could have turned back the hands of time, trust me, but I do it. At this point, I don't know what more I can do more than for just try fix things and just break the little generational curse that we have going. But I'm going to tell you this, with the last breath I have in my body, I'm going to make sure that we break the generational curse there. And me can't tell you a thing or a few about heartbreak. Remember, you know, me breed your mother when time we young, you know. When time your mother left me, you know, little girl. The weed mash up my meds, you know. Me literally all mad, you know. One step away from all that, eat out a trash can and him something, and my family see me, and the hunger solution where them could have come to, have to send me go foreign, you know. And long after me here say me have daughter out there. So me can tell you, how heartbreak feel as well. But one thing I can tell you, everything in life is temporary. And you will get over it.
I hope so.
So that's all this. Never get too drunk or nothing like that, you know. I link your auntie, man, so. Don't know any of my daughter. Hold it, yeah.
Alright, Daddy, thanks.
Mommy,
Yeah?
Uncle come to you, you know.
When they?
I'll call him.
My sister, I go on.
Where they are, man?
I say tomorrow I show about though.
That's why you go back quick.
Tell you the truth though, I'd never make a next 26 year pass, I'm gonna say again though.
That long though, you know?
I'm tell you, man. Don't know say the kind of beyond our control, but at the end of the day, boy, in a heart though, man, tell you the truth, boy. You see
You
what
don't see how me I sweat, look.
Here we go, man. First thing I go say in the back, I want to see.
What? AC?
I mean,
Hurry up and send it.
I want to tell you, man, after me, I'm going to make you burn up like how you burn me up when we were little.
That's a from we are little bit. You still remember them something there?
I don't want me to forget that I still have him at them for me.
Chuman, you know, say too, we did small and sing. You know, Chuman, you forgot about that there.
That's what I say.
You remember them something there?
I want me to forget, you know, so I still have him at them for me. How you talk about?
Let me see. My youth forgot about them sing them, man. You know, so that's a long time sing, and I never do it for spite.
Big and serious, the message. Reason why I say this can't happen again, you know, because look where going on, man.
For real.
I really and truly, if me and you there link like that, this couldn't happen.
God no. Why? I don't know this thing I'm going to work out, you know. Because all my son Pete. I try to talk to him about the situation. And he's not interested. As far as I'm concerned, he not show no interest like he want to talk about it.
You know, me never really in a sky life like that. So imagine how me I try to establish a relationship with her and me I forward back. Me can't even tell her what to do because she had done big woman already. So it's like, obviously she know what is right from wrong. But look how long them a deal now.
If you understand, you know, say, true, they never know they one another. They kind of feel away and the shame come down on them. Even my son, he can't believe, say the girl and him a cousin. I don't know what if you tell him say again, but it's like he don't want to listen to me. But, you know, he gone out the road. Anytime he come back later, I go try and see if I can talk to him again. He don't look good at all. No cousin and cousin no boil down soup in a family. No, I don't that the one day. I don't understand. So what do you think about women just because I don't think they should have continue.
You know, women and priest still, it's like how we have the podcast and the whole media sitting there going, we're going to try to just file for her and bring her up in. You know what I mean? And I remember saying me and I really have the band like that. And the only way I feel like this have Dolly house I go match up is if we separate them.
Of course, I believe so too.
You know, I say so I don't know if that can go on, but as I go up, I'm going to start the process and see what can go on, you see?
You know, say, what you just say makes sense. If you can file for her, you file for her. And make she come over. Because it's better she go overseas and my son stay over here. I think then we kind of get over it that way then. Because they're not see them one another, they don't have no contact. You understand?
Yeah.
They don't communicate.
Yeah.
No corresponding, no business. You understand? So maybe we can talk to him that they kind of way there. I think he'll more understand because from she gone out of the country and she and him, they not see them one another. I think he easily forget over it that way there. Because each time they see them one another, you know they feel though.
Yeah.
50 you know we are going up there so you know for them head. And we have to be careful what we are doing from early as a parent and as two brother and sister. And we have to go take up this in and you know. Because we don't know if they might hide and do nothing still, you know.
Exactly.
Look more then go got pitney. Then what are the pitney they will have to call the man and then call the woman. Two cousins.
Wow.
Mother cousin and father cousin. No, me not know that. Me not know that. Just like one woman who me did know. she and her brother did there. You know what they call her pitney at school? My pitney did name Cherry. Uncle Pa. And that then call the girl Uncle Pa. Because I'm father and uncle. And that now go sound good, so we have to mash up this Adali house right now. It can't work. It not go work. Me know he not hit it half it up. Me case and file for him and carry him over. Final. And me done. Because me know this is a family run thing. I can't take it, man. Me can't take it. And you know how them people in this community are steering. Right now they know before me and you. It spread. You know say parents always here where they go on out the road where them pick me and do last. And them last always know. Who you think no know, they know before you and I laugh off away. You can't take them sitting here out. Me case and file here.
Well, you done now, you know, mama. In the meantime, what I go do, you know, I have a little place out of sentence, so I think I'm going to send her over there so till I can figure out how I go get her up, you see me?
Alright.
But in the meantime, I don't know, you know, my sister, I see where I can creep up off a bridge car.
What you just say? Which bridge?
Bridge.
Bridge down a Negril, yeah. This a Negril. Bridge?
I mean,
Bridge a Negril?
You
must be mad.
How?
You're mad? You want to go down a bridge? We have one cousin down there.
How you know, sir?
We have one cousin named what's your name again? Cynthia. One far away cousin named Cynthia. She have one daughter down there named Christine. Go down there, you might get where you look for. Not in our family, we don't want it.
You are good. You know what?
You're trying to go down a bridge.
I take a foolish advice, man. I'll just go. I'll go in.
No bother with the bridge thing. Leave the bridge alone. Both your bridge. Bridge you want, bridge you might get.
Love you, you're my sister.
Me love you too.
Man.
Yeah, man.
See?
No good on no bridge, no, me want you, you know.
I wish bridge, man. I don't go down there, man. You don't tell me a thing, so. I just
remember say you tell me say hotel when they go in, no, you know.
No, don't let me go.
I me want the AC. Right. Both your bridge. Bridge you want. Bridge.
Yes, you're my sister.
Alright, me and I family ram thing. Oh.
Oh yeah, do you so, by the way?
You know, say uncle calling mommy. I say I come over here calling you because this mess up my mind right now, you know. This mess up my mind. You know, say yo, me and your cousin. And then you go away. That don't make no sense.
Well, sorry for your meds, because you know it's not going to work. Can't work, brother. Not all.
Sky.
I'm still up on you what you really have to say to me, car. What you really have to say to me now?
Before me start talking, I had the Joe grind. I'm not telling a lie. Since me start talking, I want the happiest moment of my life. See, I don't time I work out this and I had son. I just a pretty brown face me I think about. No joke. Now if you don't say yo, after all of them the time when we go out on the road and come in, and then if you come and say, oh, me a cousin, you better me here run away. And go a far place.
Run me go away. Where go run me go? Remember, don't find us our cousin, right? If you run away, go just run it from yourself. It just can't happen. No matter what you say.
But I never make you meet my mother. Because I know said this was too good to be true. What about all them suck out tongue there and the sex what we used to have when we go on a river, we go on pan, and then all of that just go so? You can't just run away.
By the way, tell me something. We are what?
We are girlfriend and boyfriend. And you really want to just mash up that, sir?
Let's take a pen. We were girlfriend and boyfriends until we both discovered that we are cousins. And not just cousins, a first cousins, so you need to understand it can't work. Daddy? Oh, Daddy?
What about my daughter? Yeah,
Come quick, man.
Why you look tipsy, though?
Oh, not really. Let me just stay here, lie down and go and relax. You get something to drink?
Yeah, Mama, get. Yeah. You just ask me, see him quick. You alright?
No, man, Daddy, me alright, man. I just want to see you alright.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Mama, good, man.
So, Daddy?
Peter, where you there, sir?
You know, say, Sky, me call link before she go.
Then where you hide for then?
Cause me here you come, me afraid.
Brother, me tell you say this can't work, man. It not gonna ever work, brother. You need to get that out of your head, me G.
Uncle, calm down now. Go on now, man. Nobody make everybody in the hotel know say me like my cousin. Man, now, man, me come go. I come go. Good. Sky, later here.
Take care.
I managed to end up running, so I just left from running my sister a while ago.
Daddy, you know, say just after you gone though, I hear the door knock. I go open the door at him. But in here talk and him a beg me. And I tell him no, but he still insists. Then me hear the door knock and he run ground. So I don't know where I run for. But you ain't go in here and I know saying in here anyways. I don't know where I run.
You hear me? Nobody stress yourself, you know. I get some rest like on my flight and left early in the morning. But as I reach up, I just start working for your papers and for your forward come cross, man. And we start a new life, you see me?
Okay, Daddy.
Yeah, man. Say I heard, man.
Yeah, Daddy, me even feel much better. Oh, you say that. At least we'll probably sleep good tonight.
Yeah, man. I say I heard, man. We all fix things. Emotion.
Ready.
Candy. Oh, go on.
Me there, man. You good?
Morning, Auntie.
Morning.
How are you?
You good? Look here. Come out of the sun, guys, and I'm going to Me think you did gone already.
I cut in the morning up still, but I don't want to let the thing open-ended, you see me? You know what I mean? And you see after everything I go on, it's traumatic for the whole of it.
Right.
But the one thing I want to ensure, the separation thing there, with the reach we, to make this reach them, we are going to just deal, like, sort out that from now. You know, I want Yana to keep the link, man, because anyway you look on it, and niece.
My brother. I love what you're saying on a family street. Yeah, man, I'm a niece, you know. Niece, you know, so we don't love you already. Everything don't happen, man. We forgot about that, man. Let bygones be bygones. You must come check me anytime you want.
Yeah, man,
give me a call or me can look for you. Don't worry
feel
yourself.
better too.
Yeah, man. Alright. Come on.
Never up. Oh, go on, you good?
No, man.
No, sir.
Safe travel, man. My cousin.
Alright. Joke it out, but I say go.
Yeah. Alright. Like everybody know them one another. If they strengthen up the thing, that's we reach we make it reach on, can't reach on again. Can't reach nobody else in our family. Matter of fact, I feel like it's a family reunion we need for priest.
Right. So the younger generation, them won't going to like what we do.
Yeah, man.
Cause soon no problem, so that out and now. Everything over. I'm glad everything get back together. Everything normal again. You know, so me love you, my niece. Big up yourself.
Love you, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't
Nah,
know shit.
man.
I'm a good son, this, you know. I will a pretty girl out the way I get. You know, say
Mommy,
Peter.
stop your excitement now, mommy. Mother! You know me love you, don't you?
When you want something from me, you behave saying, no. I want to know. What you want?
Phone mash up. My phone mash up. I want a new one. I can't bring someone if you buy it, no?
Since few months ago, me give you that phone. What you mean say mash up?
Mommy, you know say phone mash up. You're dropping my phone.
Me know say for your phone mash up. Or me know say you no can me to get another new phone and you take that phone they give one girl.
Mommy, I think you're mad man to just take my phone and give one girl, mommy.
Drop in a pool?
Yeah, when me there work.
How you so careless to make your phone drop in a pool? You know, me I wonder if a woman you get the phone and they go and try can me to get another phone from me.
So why me not can you think you're mad man to give one phone, mommy?
You have some money inside? You know, as much how you want it still, you know. Because you don't want tall phone, so you call iPhone. I don't know tall it be, but it high. I can't afford that phone there. Never give you what I have. And if you even want to buy one little banger, take it. That
Mommy, you cannot use my phone and want me use one. I want when I 12.
12. I mean, like you say 13. And if it's satisfied with people, go no, let me go, man. I know say when you want something from me, you can friend me up. Find you about when you did little me.
I'm going to take up your cousin before rain stuff.
You no can't give back parents no money at all on earth as long as you live. Few of them maintain you from little until now. You must say mad.
I'm going to take up my clothes before the rain come down.
You better take them up. Because I know if you or your rest of friend them can pay back parents for all of them do phone up. Right. Boy, carry the clothes then. Give too much talking. You can't bother with me if I'm talking right now. See there? Go on, I'll tell you the things.
Mommy, can I get the money, please?
Hold on there. You can go to Cambia, go change it. And when I change it, you go buy the phone.
Alright, thank you.
Make sure you walk good on the road, you know. Because some man walk on the road like the road belongs to you alone. Hello?
Morning, Auntie Candy.
Hello?
You know, so I've been trying to reach Pete. You can give him the phone, please, if him there beside you. We can say something to him.
You know him just walk out. The man must go to the gate. Pete! Come here, somebody on the phone there.
Oh.
Just take the phone.
Hello?
You know, say something I can't tell her, though. You know, I'm pregnant, though.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pregnant. I have to just call her to make you know because I can't keep this to myself.
You don't test sound there, something?
Yeah. This is so sad.
Pete, what happened to you? You look so sad. I know you owe me a dance. Pete! What are you doing? What happened to you? Like you have some woman problem or something. What happened to you? You're not answer.
I'm FICO Settings. Here on behalf of Overall Settings, representing for Mickey Settings, our Sharpman Settings, Merm Settings, and the World Settings family. I'm here in Jamaica having the time of my life, not only because I'm home, but because I'm a part of something that has the potential to be monumental. And I don't use that word sparingly or lightly. I always, try to stay as close to the culture as possible. So, I would do that. I can remember being a child and, waiting for the Oliver VHS cassettes to come up from Jamaica, and watch them and then, obviously more plays came out, Mama Man and, all of those plays. And, I would never think in my wildest dreams that I would have the opportunity to be a part of something like that, making a contribution to the filming industry in Jamaica. As time went on, I noticed that a lot of my Jamaican counterparts started to gravitate to like African movies and things of that nature because, the content of the Jamaican movies were not, as predominant. And then, lo and behold, I discovered Richard Brown films and it changed my life and my whole outlook on the filming industry in Jamaica. And it gave me a sense of pride to know that there were some Jamaicans actually representing the filming industry in a great way. Less the whole heap of shoot them up, bang, bang, where you normally see in the movie them and the drug selling and the villain and even the quality of the movie them was like, to me, Netflix quality or something that you could see on the big screen. So once I had the opportunity to, get their attention, it was something that I had to be a part of, and lo and behold, at the very same time, they were presenting a program to an alternate channel that they have called JAMMIWOOD, where they were giving people who had a vision. You don't even have to have a filmmaker background, but just simply a mere vision to be a film producer, where you could have the opportunity to bring whatever vision you had in your head to life. And lo and behold, here I am in Jamaica, filming my first movie, which won't be my last, with Richard Brown Films, JAMMIWOOD Films, and now overall settings, multimedia, podcast, films, wherever you want to put on it, what I mean? But, we have a part of being something great and making a contribution to the film industry, making history. And like I said, this collaboration, to me, my mother always said, God rest her soul. You name something and you claim it, and so shall it be. And I know that from this collaboration, something great shall come, whether it be in the form of some farmer award or some accolades that will put us to an even higher level, not just overall settings, but the whole conglomerate, all parties involved. It's a great opportunity. And anybody, like I said, who has a vision, you need to come see these guys because they will ultimately bring it to life. I can attest to that firsthand. So look out for it.
All right,
good soon.
real quick, tell them exactly where they can find you, because we know that as it pertains to you doing films with us here at Richard Brown Films and JAMMIWOOD, we want to make sure they can find what you're doing on the internet too, because you're playing your part in terms of putting out good content and what people can enjoy and see. So tell the audience where exactly they can find you.
I am on Overall Settings Podcast on YouTube, Overall Settings Podcast on Facebook, Overall Settings Podcast on Instagram, and we interview artists from all around the world. All around the world, you get to hear their story. There's some artists who you haven't heard about in a very long time, the icons of yesteryear who chopped the bush for the current icons of today. And then we also have diamonds in the rough where you never hear about yet, who we take on, have a passion to bring them to the forefront. It is our objective to bring them to the forefront. So you can find us on any of those platforms. Overall Settings, mainly YouTube, but we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're everywhere, and also social media platforms.
All right, so the final say, and then the video is finished. So just say something. You're looking directly in the camera. you're talking to the audience. Say something to them.
Guys, you know, like I said, this has been, if you have top 5 experiences in your lifetime, you know, and I've been around the block a few times, you know, so this is one of my 5 best experiences in my whole entire life. You know, just the whole experience, you know, being behind the camera, being in front of the camera actually, you know, working with some very talented people, you know, having the opportunity to bring my vision to life, you know, and just waiting to see the outcome of this well put together movie, you know what I mean? Because not only are they crazy in putting the storyline together, but their editing skills and the quality of the movies that they put out and the rate that they put them out, you know, is unmatched. You know, and I'm talking about not just in Jamaica, but anywhere else in the world. I don't see anybody put out movies at such a high rate with the amount of quality with these movies have. And I'm just happy to be a part of it and encouraging anybody who has a vision, who wants to bring that vision to life. You need to check these guys out. And if you want to see your favorite artist, come on over to Overall Settings.
Tell them this, me go sudden. Lock me up and pop me up and tell them throw away the key, girl. It's me for you and you for me, and that's the way it's got to be. To me, girl. Some say the wrong could not be right. Just see this love I show to you. To you, girl. Where by my side is will just stay so we can see each other's truth. Tell them this, me go sudden. Well, lock me up, pop me up, and tell them throw away the key, girl. When I'm just a stranger in your town who shouldn't be around, and I'm standing on solid ground. Your people try to keep me down and them take me for the clown, but my love for you is safe and sound. They claim me leading you astray, and it's them you feel your bed. Well, that's all fine and okay. It's just the price we have to pay with them standing in the way. But for me and you comes brighter days, love. Lock me up, pop me up, and tell them show away the key, girl. It's me for you and you for me, and that's the way it's got to be. To be, girl. Some say I'm wrong, could not be right. Just see this love I show to you. To you, girl. Right by my side is will you stay so we can see each other true. Tell them this, me go sudden. Well, lock me up, pop me up, and tell them throw away the key. Tell them this, they claim that they're on to me, and all that I want to be is the beneficiary on the policy. Them don't acknowledge me without any apology. Coming from another place, there's no equality. My friends don't understand this love, nor your friends as well. But you know the birds of Robert Nesta, only time will change. Well, my sweetie, if you only believe me, this is the type of love that could last more than a century. So lock me up, pop me up, and tell them throw away the key, girl. It's me for you and you for me, and that's the way it's got to be. To be, girl. Some say I'm wrong, could not be right. Just see this love I show to you. To you, girl. Well, by my side is will you stay so we can see each other's shoes. Tell them this, me go sudden. Well, lock me up, pop me up, and tell them throw away the key. My girl, but I'm just a stranger in your town who shouldn't be around, and I'm standing on solid ground. Some people try to keep me down and then take me free a clown. But my love for you is safe and sound. Some say I'm leading you astray and esteem you feel pain. Well, that's all fine and okay. It's just the price we have to pay. But them standing in the way. But for me and you comes brighter days, love. So lock me up, pop me up, tell them throw away the key, girl. And it's me for you and you for me, and that's the way it's got to be, girl. Some say I'm wrong, could not be right. Just for this love I shout to you. Tell them this, me go so then. When by my side is with your stay so we can see each other. My girl, me go so then. Lock me up, pop me up, tell them throw away the key, girl.
If you are listening to me, it simply means that you have reached to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching.
I wish I'd come with good news today. Oh. This is how. This is how. Babe.
Alright. Glory be to the Most High, give thanks to life, you know what I mean? So, the blessed day, give thanks, you know, so when you watch the movie, hope you enjoy it still, you know what I mean? And big up to all of the subscribers them, and big up to the one that go subscribe now, you know what I mean? Big up yourself and maybe subscribe, you know what I mean? Because we are moving forward. And Mushman come with good news today again, just like I hear the song I said. You know, but things are going in the world now. We are black people, and we have to stand up for rights. You know what I mean? It shall not be like the first time when they kill off plenty people in Kingston. You know what I mean? Because of them own agenda. Because much people have to die down in Tivoli in 2010. You know what I mean? So now I see like the same thing much reoccur because the system always tend to say they are right. And I don't think say the cockpit country must be under threat even after the Prime Minister. Same Prime Minister say him go protect them, and I see him Prime Minister try kill them. So it kind of trickify. You only say things when it suit other people. But in a politics world, but just in for righteousness and stay strong and unity and upliftment and forwardness. You know what I mean? So the cockpit country should not fear say them have to go bear arms and now and have to go fight for the land where them done fight for from a long time. I don't see sense in it, you know what I mean? So what the people of Jamaica just don't sit aside, make a voice be heard, you know what I mean? So maybe by everybody talking now, it will come to some solution where you give back Maroon the land them were for them and just call it a day. Because backside is just backside, but life is more than backside. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but I think life is more than backside. I don't know no opinion on that the case because make it look like dig up backside is more important than people's life. Because if you dig up backside where water source there and we don't know water, if we buy water from somewhere else, why we have to buy water when we have the best water in Jamaica? You know what I mean? If you dig up the backside, it can trigger off something and the water polluted by some of the things that want to dig up and want to do. But I think say it's really safe. That was my opinion overall. But people have made them voice be heard because it will affect you. Regardless of what go on. You know what I mean? Because when everybody say alongside victory, what everybody did feel pleased. But now, me hear most people will feel pleased now about all. They must suffer. You know what I mean? So the alongside victory never saw hot. But anyway, I'm not come to talk politics still. I say peace and love across the board. Big up a bridging from Maroon Town, Curry. Because I try to save the people them from what Babylon I try to push upon them. So at all times, we see a warrior will step out and stand up for the people them. A long time that not happen in the world. You know what I mean? Most of the world is about capitalism and what them can make. You know what I mean? So while our leader look like them all not focused on capitalism, you have to remember say black people have been through a lot, and the slavery thing never normal. Because the slave them come to Jamaica who never fit, them throw them overboard and tie them foot and tie them hand.
You know what I mean? Then I like, kind of weak one here. So who make it to Jamaica to come work on the plantation was survivors. And who fight up in the Maroon Hills was survivors too. So if you say Nanny is a hero and you know the story of Nanny, there shouldn't be a question if there's a Maroon land, because it was given to them in the peace treaty. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy when even minister don't know say there is Maroon lands, and lot of generalship and like a trickery. We want to make sense. But anyway, watch a movie. Thanks for watching this movie and thanks for the support. You know what I mean? I hope no one no feel offended because some people don't know the history and them not seek to know the history. So who don't know. But I think it's there on the internet if you want to find out what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? And you can type in Maroon of the Nanny of the Maroon and the whole of the history behind it and learn. You know what I mean? So you can understand what's going on if you don't know what's going on. But big up yourself, subscribe, big up all of the sponsor them, all of the supporter them, big up everybody, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Be proud in yourself and stand up for righteousness. You know what I mean? And make we live. Because Jamaica should be in a better place. You know what I mean? I think if the leader of this country focus on bettering the people them, it would have been good. Just like how him focus on when somebody says something we don't like or when it come to digging backside. We would have a better country. Focus on the people them now. You know what I mean? Focus on people them so we can make them in a better people and just start about it. Because that's what we have seen over the years. But me know say it's a practice thing though. You practice how to say certain things, but nobody now practice what them preach. You know what I mean? You say one thing, but you don't really mean it. And that's the time for that change now. You know what I mean? 2021. You know what I mean? We have to try something different. We shouldn't be a nation of so much dependency on different things. We should do some things for yourself, uplift yourself. So like now we're doing movie, try uplift yourself. So thanks for the support and continue supporting. You know what I mean? JAMMIWOOD Richard Brown Films. Remember to subscribe. You know what I mean? Big up all the members them.
Tell them, said them not have to be a producer, but you can be a sponsor.
Yeah, you can be a sponsor because a sponsor is different from a producer. And if you have things you can't have look at things that you want to advertise to. We do that just the same, just make contact. You know what I mean? DM Richard Brown Films at Instagram. You know what I mean? So a bag of things go on. So wish me coming in a more better mood today, but this one go on in the country kinda make you feel so hot. You know what I mean? Because you know say after so many years, you just celebrate independence and it's like you're spitting in the face of independence that you say is promoting about independence people. Like, you know, you're kinda crazy. It's just you're following out the order of other people, just destroying black people. So I'm gonna see sense tonight. Stop, destroy, you know what I mean, and build, you know what I mean? Because I know that even the peace officer them agree with some of the things that I said because we're all human beings. And the Maroon people them spread in all over the island, you know what I mean? Because they left from Maroon to go live in a different place. So somewhere along the lineage, your grandfather, somebody for you was a Maroon. Because I said Maroon them come out in the town, them can do whatever go on. You know what I mean? So police, lawyer, doctor, nurses, you have Maroon in their system. So stand up for the right, you know what I mean? Instead of make the system use might and kill them off. We don't want no bloodshed. This can be resolved, you know? So burn it down to the ground.